What's up, everybody? Welcome to the podcast. We've been talking for 10 minutes, and I didn't record it because our intro conversation turned out to be cool.
It's such a cold opening, we weren't recording.
Yeah, it was a cold open to the show that we weren't recording. I was telling Veritas that he should watch Community, and it's a show that gets better over time. And then you were telling me that that's basically just how media is now.
Yeah, well, no, not just that it gets better over time, but that the characters become
like more than what
they were originally intended.
Yeah.
So I just finished watching the 6-episode Dropout.tv Dimension 20 series called The Gladlands, where it's a D&D. Well, actually, no, it's not D&D. It's like another game. I don't know if it's a homebrewed game, but it's very similar to D&D.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Basically, imagine like Mad Max, except the whole sort of thesis of this world is the Gladlands, which is like they all are kind of trying to work together to make like the wasteland great, you know? So like everybody's like all the like giant like irradiated mutants are like really polite and shit. Like toxic positivity almost. Oh my god. How do they not make
toxic positivity is a great like play on words there. Holy schmoly.
If they made that reference, I didn't hear it. And Convergent Evolution, we came to the same conclusion. But yeah, it's funny how in all the D&D-esque, TTRPG series I've watched, all of the best character stuff is stuff that was never planned from the beginning.
Yeah.
It's almost always an inside joke or like a quick offhand joke that then becomes like a shtick that then they lean into that then becomes the character.
Yeah. I mean, like, it makes sense. I think that's why, like, my favorite TV shows of all time are like my favorite TV shows because of the characters, and my favorite movies of all time are like my favorite movies because of the story. Because when because making a TV show or a movie is like such a collaborative effort, right? Like literally hundreds of people. But even if you strip away that, there's like the guys who wrote the script and then the guys that speak the script. You know, the men and women that write and the men and women that act. And it's like that's such like inherently a collaborative thing, and you can just never know how like somebody's going to embody a role, and so often that literally elevates it. And so I was telling Veritas he needs to watch Community because Community was like that. Dan Harmon wrote it before Rick and Morty, and like every cast character becomes like just so much more, you know what I mean? Like Troy, who's Donald Glover's character, is like written almost as like the jock at first. He lost his football scholarship, and so he came to community college. And then he's just this like goofball by the end of the show. And it's like,
is that what the community in the title is referring to?
Community college? Yes. Yeah. Everybody's there. Joel McHale is a lawyer who got disbarred because he faked his law degree and practiced law for like 10 years. And so now he's like in community college.
He did a Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah,
okay.
He's in community college trying to like get his law degree back. Oh, John Oliver is in it too, by the way. It's like, the show's...
He's not even on like the cover
art.
Yeah,
he's definitely like a secondary or tertiary character. But the show is so good. But it's just one of those shows where like, you could see the archetypes that were written as like the type of people you'd run into at a community college. And then even just by season 2, they're just like off the rails. Like it's so good.
I'm sure some of it was probably like either improv or
yeah.
And that's one of my favorite things with the TTRPG stuff too, is that like it's either improv jokes or it's dice rolls.
Yeah.
That then reinforce, if they're going to do, like a lot of times someone is going to do a thing, they're going to like try to do like a bluff, right? They're lying and they crit 1.
Yeah.
Then like when the character then it becomes a part of their character that they just like are really bad at lying.
Yes.
They can't lie.
Yeah.
Just leaning into that is what makes some of the best like storytelling beats. Oh my god, dude.
That's so interesting because it is like some combination of like improv and acting, because it's like you can kind of improv, but then the dice, the mechanics of the game will force your hand. And then then basically hand you another opportunity to improv, right? Like you try to lie. And if it works, that lie you told was funny improv. But if it doesn't work, you like have this rebound where like now okay, well now what do you do? So I had never really thought about that. But yeah, it's like improv, but with some structure. But that structure isn't like written structure. That structure is RNG structure that the dice tell you. Like, yeah,
you get to improv and you get to be creative, but it's not fully in your control.
Yeah.
One of my favorite characters is and they create some pretty hilarious characters, but one of the core like character traits of one of these characters is basically almost like Fallout style. They got basically like locked in like underground basically.
Okay, yeah.
When stuff went down.
Yeah.
And it was almost as if like everybody was like locked with their families, like their significant others in like their individual homes in a way, like and the some of this comes from improv, some of this comes from character design, some of this comes from the dice rolls. To basically where the story is that they were down there for so long, they were basically ran out of food and they were, gonna starve.
Mm-hmm.
And they basically like tried to hold out as long as they could, to the point where the joke was that she had to basically like kill and eat her husband to survive.
Nice.
And the day after that happened, instantly everyone got out. And she went to everyone else, and all the other couples were totally like, we would never have done that. And she's like, you guys definitely looking around hoping someone else ate their significant other.
Yeah.
And so one of her character flaws is that the moment she like meets somebody, and of course it's like the Badlands, so you kind of want to be like, are you bad? Are you good? Are you like an outlander? Are you like a raider? You know, the first thing that she just blurts out and says like, I ate my husband. And then it's like, it just becomes this hilarious
that's amazing
thing that all just came from a fucking joke.
I need to like watch those seasons. Like I've seen clips of them, but I've never like sat down and watched all the episodes. I really need to, because like I always watch the clips. They're really funny. I want to get into D&D. Like I really need to watch them. That's so sick.
Dude, yeah, you should, a little bite-sized one. I haven't gotten into a lot of the Dimension 20 stuff because it's always a little bit intimidating when there's like 9 people sitting around a table and you have to like, because the first D&D thing I got into was the Adventure Zone, which was basically like the 3 McElroy brothers.
Oh, I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah. So there's really 3 characters and the DM.
Yeah.
And that's a lot easier to digest, 3 characters.
Yeah. For sure.
Not when there's like 6 or 7, especially when. Yeah, but the Dimension 20 stuff is fantastic because it's a combination of either like incredible voice actors,
yeah,
or in the case of the Gladlands, it's basically like all the comedian people who are just on like Game Changer and make some noise and like the game show-esque stuff. And a lot of them aren't even like, they don't play TTRPGs really, so but with Brennan Lee Mulligan as basically the DM, like the game master, and he's just like, I don't want to say anything good about him because
dude, next week, freaking Brennan Lee Mulligan has done some fucked up shit, and
he's uncancelable. Okay,
he does.
Shouldn't have said that.
He feels like he's in that like Hank Green, like pretty uncancelable.
Now you just said it. I'm sorry, Hank. Sorry, Brennan. You guys are.
Oh shit!
I was just thinking about how I love the like montages. I love like reaction videos, and I also love like compilations. And I love watching the like my favorite dropout moments. Part 1.
Yes.
Where it's like a YouTube channel with 600 subscribers.
Yeah.
And they make the one video that gets 1 million views because it's all that stuff so viral.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, I so badly want to make like those videos as like normie low effort content.
Yeah.
But like I just want to, because it's like I want to share my favorite moments.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm a sucker for those videos too. Like
I need to like make a second channel, like a hidden channel where it's like I can just make the normie content I want to make.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. They're so good. I've watched a bunch of those for Dropout, for Smosh, for like a couple of podcasts I listen to, or even just like are aware of because of shorts. There's like a couple of podcasts I don't even listen to, but I always watch their clips because their clips are so funny, and I feel like I kind of get the gist of it from the clips. And that's funny. Well,
Bro, you've got sick plays, bro, on here. Is that leftover from last
oh,
week?
that
Is
is
there an
leftover
update?
from last week.
Oh.
No, there is
I was
no
like, there's an
update.
update to sick plays, bro.
No, it started happening again. Like we had a couple of, but it was only like 10 or 15 messages. It was like first time chat, sick plays, bro, and then it just wasn't. I think I accidentally timed out, or like I think I got somebody caught in the crossfire where like somebody actually said a genuine no, it was like a genuine like, oh, nice shot or something, and I was like, ban, and then somebody was like, no, that was a normie, and I was like, oh shit, that's my fear, right? Like
sometimes people, do you ever get like someone who's like a regular-ish in your chat that like posts like one or two things that are completely not related to like anything that's going on, and you start to think like,
oh,
did they get hacked
or
or bought it, or did they just type in the wrong chat?
Yep. Yeah.
But like that happened to me the other day, but it like turned out that like they made like a reference that was like a reference that I didn't get.
Yep.
But it was just like, what? And then they didn't respond to me being like, what are you talking about? And then later on they said something else that was like something I missed or whatever. It was like another different weird thing. I'm like, are you a fucking bot? And they're like, no, what? And I'm like, oh, I suddenly feel so bad.
Yeah.
I like sagged. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I just like,
I'm sorry.
It just seemed like you were saying nonsense.
Yeah. Bro, when somebody types a reference you don't get, it's like it reads as like the most off the wall shit, because it's like a song lyric or a joke, but you don't know it, and so you're just like reading like the most out of pocket thing, and then you're like, what the fuck is happening? Yeah. No, but yeah, no update on sick plays, bro. I don't know, that was still weird. But what's up with you? What you been up to?
I mean, the power wash.
Yeah, I was about to say, I saw you back on the power wash sim.
The DLC came out today. It had 5 levels, so like, you know, it was like 2 or 3 hours. I was kind of through it.
Yeah,
which is sad. It just seems like it. I like, this is the backseat developer in me. It seems like it would be so trivial to make.
Yeah, like 30 levels.
Just make a 3D environment and cover it in dirt. Like, there must be some way that they can define it's just like a texture on a thing. How hard can it be?
Yeah. How long in between updates is it normally?
It's hard to say because Power Washing Sim 2 just recently came out.
Oh,
and this was
right.
like the first real DLC. And then there was like a long time between Power Washing Sim 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then like I got all the DLCs kind of at once, so like I don't know, but I mean it's like months.
Yeah, I mean I'm definitely with you where like on the list of games I would say that it's like hard to pump out content for. Power Washing Sim is one that I wouldn't think would be too hard to just like make a couple of rooms in Blender and then cover it in dirt and ship it.
Yeah, and this was like the Adventure Time DLC, so which makes it even like, it seems like it'd be even easier because you're not even designing fresh new assets.
Yeah,
you're just replicating things. And you know, we waited a couple months for this, and it's like, you know, I mean, honestly, like I feel like $8 for 3 hours or 4 hours of content is like honestly fair when I spend like $50 at the fucking movie theater
for sure.
But it's also like,
give me more. Let me pay you more money.
Yeah, just like, why? It just seems like they should be able to do so many more than just 4 levels.
Dude.
And there's like one level that's like a cart and like a van, and then like another level that's like interior of one house. It's not like they're incredibly massive levels.
We need Did you ever play Schedule 1?
Yes, I played it when I want to say like I don't think it was early access. Maybe it was early access.
Yeah,
Is it still early access?
maybe.
When it was first kind of blowing up.
Yeah. We need Schedule 1, but power wash business instead of selling drugs. So like open world, you got to go around and like power wash different houses. A storm comes through, everything's dirty, and you got to like try to get all your clients done. You got to like market. We need like open world power wash sim for Veritas. Could you imagine?
Yo, that actually sounds incredible. Game did come across my radar that I literally I hesitate every time I say that turn of phrase that comes across my radar ever since the like Tarkov radar stuff.
Oh, nice.
I almost feel like people are going to be like, oh,
he's got radar.
That was called. Oh, I didn't wish list it. Fuck.
What have you done?
It was effectively what it was basically. I want to say kind of a mixture of like supermarket sim and or like what was it like trading card sim, trading card store manager sim or whatever, right? Remember when it was just people opening packs and like
yeah.
It's like that in power washing sim where it's and I'm sure someone will probably tell me in chat what it's called, but it's basically it's not out yet. There's not even like a demo for it, but what you do is you get like a cardboard box, you know, like something like this, right? An Amazon box, and you like rip the tape off, open up the box, and it'll be like an old Nintendo game, like NES or you know, Nintendo 64 or whatever, and it'll be all grody and like nasty, corroded, whatever, and you basically like use like rubbing alcohol and like Q-tips and tubes, and like you restore
like
the games
restoration
and then
sim
them.
almost, but like
you
gaming.
Restore the games and then you can collect them,
dude.
Which is like I'm gonna fuck with that game so hard.
I feel like
out.
Yeah, we're in an era where people are making games about all the things, all the like satisfying videos, not just hobbies, but any video that's ever gone viral for like being satisfying to watch. Like I've seen a million of those shorts, right? Of like, with the toothpick getting in the cracks and all the dirt comes out and you're like, oh yeah, like the rubbing alcohol. Bro, you know what type of videos I like watched one like 8 times in a row because it was so satisfying to watch. And then the algorithm was like, but have you ever seen the ultrasonic, jewelry cleaners, the liquid with the like that like vibrates on some freaking quantum dimension, and they just like put like a crusty ass 150-year-old ring in it, and it just goes and all the dirt comes out. I love those videos.
Yeah,
I like want to buy one just and then go to flea markets and buy crusty ass jewelry just to clean them.
Just do what they do and take shit and bury it in your backyard.
Genuinely.
You see some of that stuff and you're like,
oh, for sure.
They bought an antique like MP44 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then put it in their garage in a vat of like hydrochloric acid and just like chucked it in there. Some of that stuff is like, there's no chance.
There's no chance.
Like, it's so incredibly grody, but also every screw is there and every you know, it's like
the rug cleaning videos. There, I feel like the worst proponents of that. You know, none of those rugs came out of a human being's house. They buried those under a dead horse for 6 weeks and then brought it in, and it's like, yeah.
There is I totally agree with you, and the reason why is not necessarily just solely because of how unreasonably gross they are, but because there's a Venn diagram, okay?
Yeah.
The Venn diagram of the type of person who would have a rug that could possibly get that fucking gross.
Yep.
You have to be a hoarder with 150 dead cats.
Yes.
And like,
yes. On the rug.
You've never left your house. You have agoraphobia. You know what I mean? Like it's that circle. And then the circle of the person who would take a rug to get cleaned. It's a Venn diagram to where those two circles do not overlap ever.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like 3 times that happened organically because like a family member passed away and then like somebody was like, oh, I want
Hurricane Katrina flood.
Yes. And then they realized the content farm. And then since then it's been like, it's just been fake, bro. Those aren't real rugs, but I still watch the videos because they're satisfying as hell.
Yeah, dude. It's something just about the
Oh.
okay, like squeegees. Bro, oh my God. I remember as a kid doing this. I should have seen this coming when I was like 6. Being in the bathtub. And we had like a little handheld squeegee that was just like suction cupped on to clean that, because we had those terrible sliding like glass
shower doors. Yep.
Shower doors. You know, that with the like gross like glass. And I would just like loved when they get steamy and just going like,
dude,
and just having everything should be squeegeeable.
Squeegeeable, yes. Squeegees are just the best.
Snow blowing can be so satisfying. Mowing the lawn can be so satisfying. Power washing can be so satisfying.
Yep.
These are all the things we're talking about. It's all squeegees all the way down.
It's squeegees all the way down. They're just
all squeegees in one way or another.
Yeah, it's just a tool to squeegee an unsqueegeable object. A lawnmower is just a grass squeegee. I don't think I've ever said squeegee this many times, and now it's already like squeegee. Is that the word?
It's not a real word.
Is that the word? Squeegee?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. But even like the car detailing ones when they're like with like the vacuum cleaning.
Squeegee.
Yeah, same thing. Actually, and I was thinking about you because I went down the rabbit hole of some lawn mowing stuff.
Oh.
And this is one of those things where it's like, when you say it out loud, it sounds fucking obvious, but it's not necessarily really all that obvious. It's just one of those things that you just never think about. As to what it is that causes like stripes on lawns.
Oh, like when people mow the lawn striping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because in Lawn Mowing Sim, you have to have like a striping attachment.
Oh.
Which is like a roller,
yeah.
which is like a thing. But you don't need that to stripe.
Yeah.
Like, do you stripe your lawn? I know you do lawn stuff. Do you? So I mean, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you just like have a nice lawn, but not like, do you know what it is that makes the
I mean, I don't think I ever looked into it. I always just assumed it was like the blankets where you would like, you wave the, like it's darker when the
microfiber.
Yeah. Where it's just the grass being kind of subtly pushed one direction or the other. And then the way like the light, if it's like this way, it's going to be more shadowy. If it's this way, it's going to be more reflective. And you can reinforce that by like going the same direction a couple of times.
That's precisely it. It's just which way the grass is bent.
Yeah. Okay.
Relative to the sun. So like I was watching a video and they were talking about that, which is something I didn't really know, where they were filming how like this incredibly striped yard, but they were like viewing it from like the road and it looked incredible. But then like from the front steps, because now the sun was on your back.
Oh.
It just like didn't look great.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then I think there's also like, depending on the direction of the sun too, it could be that like let's say the sun goes perfectly from like west to east, right? I don't know, like maybe you want your stripes to go east to west.
Oh, yeah. Is there or do you want them to go north to south? Like, is there like a meta stripe direction?
Yeah, you probably want to do it like in line with the direction of the sun to maximize it or whatever. But yeah. So I've just went down that rabbit hole, been looking to try to figure out like what am I gonna get for a lawnmower. I see my neighbors, because they are also a new
build.
They've got the grass coming in, and I'm just like, I'm preparing.
I goofed up. I'm ashamed. I'm so far away from lawn of the month. I fucked up. My lawn looks so bad.
take that fucking trophy and throw it in the
Yeah,
trash.
dude, my lawn looks so bad. So basically what happened was like, I got lawn of the month and and what was funny is I revived. What was happened is we moved into this house and then I just never, like I was always renting, right? So I never cared about grass. And so we moved in and like 6 months later, we were like, why does the grass look so bad? And it's like, well, because you don't do anything. Like I had to like learn that I had an irrigation system. So then I revived the lawn to lawn of the month and I felt so proud of that. And then the next summer, I really just coasted. I overwatered it because I just set the irrigation. And in Florida, you know, we have like really rainy weeks and you have to like turn the irrigation off when it's super rainy or else you're going to overwater the lawn.
Shit, there's so much I need to learn.
So I just like let it rip through the summer. I overwatered, which you can get a fungus when the grass is too wet. And then I didn't care enough to like try to revive the lawn until like September of last year. And at that point, it's getting too cold. The grass is going dormant that you can't.
Too cold.
Yeah, you can't like apply a bunch of fertilizer and expect a result because it's just too cold. The grass is going dormant. So my lawn has just looked like hot ass for like 6 months. And I'm just like, we're just now getting to the point where it's hot enough that I can really start pumping like aggressive fertilizer, water more frequently, cut more frequently. Like 2 months from now, it's going to be lawn of the month ready again. But I've just had to just look at this stupid ass lawn and know that it's my fault. I messed it up.
Shame.
Dude, literal shame. I am ashamed. I go out and I look and my neighbor is like pristine.
Capitalized.
Pristine. Dark green. Perfect length. No holes. No yellowing. It's just like I am ashamed. I am ashamed.
Now, I also learned, I think that like, so I know what I don't know here. And I know that there's different species of grass, right? Different flavors, whatever the fuck you want to say.
23 herbs and spices.
Yeah, and I think that like Florida, like southern grass,
very different.
I want to say it's like not as easy or good or like stripeable.
Yeah.
My guess is because it's like more fucking thick.
Yes. Nobody really, stripes down here.
Yeah, but then again, you guys have like, I guess golf courses, they don't stripe necessarily. I mean, maybe it's baseball fields.
No, yeah. I mean, golf courses is like completely different grass.
Why don't you just make it out of that grass then? Just make your whole fucking yard a green.
Well, yeah, you could. Some people do that. Some people that live near golf courses do that. But the thing is like that grass, it's like, so Florida is great to golf in because it's warm all the time. But the grass for a golf course is terrible to grow in Florida because it's so fucking hot. So it's like you wouldn't want your lawn to be that, or you would just have quadruple the lawn work to do, like watering and all this kind of stuff. And then it's like,
but your golf course is it's your one job is to do lawn work.
Yeah, that's true. And then it's really strict on like when you can water. Like I'm only allowed to water 2 days a week, like only a certain amount of water, and stuff like that. So
so you guys got some post-apocalyptic fucking water.
Yeah, dude, I thought this was America, bro. This is freedom. I can water whenever the goddamn I want. Anyways,
it is kind of I don't know. Maybe call me crazy, but like the idea of water rationing, it literally that's some interstellar level.
I mean, it's like
post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's crazy.
Water
we
rationing.
We have to do that in 2026.
Yes, they are like you can't water more. You can only water twice, and you can only water like a certain amount. Yeah. But yeah, southern grass is like really, St. Augustine grass, it's like, it's so interesting. Like we don't seed, like you don't grow it from like seeds because of the way it grows. Like, it's basically like a weed. Like they grow these like really long stolons out. It's like, it's almost like a freaking bird's nest is how St. Augustine grass is. Like it grows, it then like.
Is it all just like rolled like sod?
Yeah, it's all sod. Yeah. It's all, yeah. Like you sod the lawn and then you just keep up with it. Cause it's like, instead of it growing, like you think of grass as like a seed grows out of the ground. St. Augustine grass is like the thing that pops out of the ground and then goes horizontal for like 3 feet. And then from that horizontal vine, the grass grows. And then think of a trillion of those vines like hair. So it's not just a straight up, like a blade of grass goes into the ground. The St. Augustine grass grows along the ground and then shoots up grass as a result of it.
Never thought about grass. I just always assumed it was just a million little fucking like, and I'm used to like there's dirt,
Yeah.
and then they spray some cotton candy on it,
Yeah.
and then like, and then the next time I notice it, there's just grass there.
Yeah.
So I don't know, and I don't. That always felt like fake to me, just because like it's always like a fucking blue like grass spray. No, not grass spray paint. Is not spray seed. I always feel like it's like a wild color. It's like blue.
Yeah. I remember the people were in California were painting their dead yards green. There was like an actual service you could pay to just like spray paint.
At that point, you just get AstroTurf and call it a day.
100%. 100%, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. So up in New England, I'm like stressing out because I want to have a nice lawn.
Yeah.
I know it's possible. Lots of people have really nice lawns. I have a feeling it's probably going to be like way more than I will be able to like invest.
Yeah.
Because like the problem
it's just
is
a learning
that,
process at the beginning.
well, but my intuition tells me that it has to be like 2 or 3 times or 4 times the work or effort, I guess, than if I lived in Florida. Maybe I'm wrong, but like it goes from 100 degrees to negative 20 degrees every 6 months. You know what I mean?
Well,
so
that's really why the grasses are different. The grasses that go in lawns up there are grasses that like go dormant and are okay. Like, but like St. Augustine grass, if it got that cold, St. Augustine would just die, like dead die. It cannot be revived, it would die. But that we don't grow that down here because what we need is sustained 130 degree. It needs to be able to handle that, right? It needs to be able to be like, and not need to be watered 8 times a week, right? And so it's like, I think it really is. Yeah. I mean, it's all really just like 95% of lawn work is like mow consistently and fertilize. If you just keep up with that, your grass like almost can't look too bad.
Well, see, those 2 things I can do.
Yeah.
I just like don't know.
Oh, and water consistently. Those are the 3 things.
So that's one of the things that like it actually wasn't even in the like original estimate and everything for like the house project was like an irrigation system. So like that was like a late addition where I'm like, I'm going to want an irrigation system.
Yeah. And it's easier to do it now than later.
Yeah. And I just don't know. I don't know if the technology is like fucking 1963 technology or if it's 2063 technology. Like, can I just give it my fucking latitude and longitude and it like will know like, oh, it's January, so I should automatically change the blah, blah, or I'm going to have to manually learn. And then, of course, it's one of those things where it's like, how do I learn all this stuff? Do I go online? Do I find some old graybeard man?
I can send you a couple of old graybeard channels.
But I feel like I need it for someone who lives
you do.
Near me.
And I can find like I've got some for you. I went deep down the rabbit hole, bro. But yeah, I'm sure you can, by the way. You can like the irrigation systems now, I'm sure have like an app. Like I have to go out into my garage and turn it off if it's going to be rainy tomorrow, but this house was built in like 1983, right? So it's like I'm sure you can get one where it's like you can just turn it off with an app.
But when you don't leave the house in a week, how am I going to know what the weather's like?
Yeah.
Do I have to look out the window?
Yeah.
I don't want to have to look out the window.
Yeah.
I looked out the window yesterday. It was fucking snowing. I'm like, are you kidding me, dude?
That's
insane. Kidding me?
Holy moly.
Yeah, luckily there was no accumulation, but it was like coming down fairly hard. Actually, it might have been 2 days ago.
That's crazy.
Like, that's fucking New England for you, bud.
But yeah, I mean, it's almost so simple that it becomes easy to mess up. Like, that's why I killed my lawn last year, because all you have to do is like make sure you're watering it enough and not too much, fertilize like once a month, and it takes 10 minutes because you just roll the thing out there, and then mow consistently. And it's like, I can do that. And then you're like, when was the last time I fertilized? Oh, 6 months ago. And it rained every day for 3 months, and I forgot to turn my sprinklers off, and now my lawn is dead. Like, it is so simple. Like 95% of it is just those 3 things. It's just like making sure you're on those 3 things, and then you're totally fine. but I just let it go. I just let it ride. Let it ride. And I kill my lawn.
God damn it. Yeah.
And I'm reviving it.
I was looking at mowers trying to figure out what I wanted to get. I still don't know what like brand I'm gonna get, but I think I've settled on I want to get the sit on 0 turn.
Yeah.
I'm so ready to RP as I'm gonna be role playing as my lawn mowing sim character.
I need Veritas on the 0 turn with a cowboy hat and a Bud Light, just out there ripping it, bro.
Cowboy hat and a Bud Light is insane.
Bro.
Oh man, maybe you'll get me in a baseball hat. Oh, I'm gonna have to do the dad thing, and I'm gonna have to have like a yard working like New Balances. Yes. And fucking.
I got a pair of shoes in the garage that's only for the yard work, bro. Yes. I'm a modern dad though. They're Vans. They're old Vans, but still, I got my lawn work shoes. It's also so funny too. Like my neighbors judge me so hard. You know how like everybody has a pair of jeans that it's old and they don't really like to wear them anymore, but they fit. So you just like, you use them as you're like around the house. If I'm painting, I'll throw these jeans on because I don't care, right?
No.
Okay.
I only wear one kind of jean, but we'll get there. We'll get to that.
I forgot I'm talking to a guy who literally just sits in that chair 18 hours a day, every single day. Okay, well, normal people.
No, but there's other reasons why.
Have a pair of jeans. Well, I'm saying my neighbors judge me because ever since I was like 15, I've been wearing skinny jeans. So all my old jeans are skinny jeans. So I'm like outside in the yard doing yard work in skinny jeans and Vans. But in my head, I'm like, I'm not going to go buy a pair of jeans
to ruin.
Like, so I'm in doing yard work in skinny jeans and Van because it's the only old clothes that I have. So like, yeah.
Well, I want to finish this conversation in a little bit, but I can't think of a better segue than to say I have a problem now because I threw out all my old crappy jeans.
Mm-hmm.
And I only have the perfect jeans.
And which is the sponsor of this episode.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what am I going to do? I don't want to. I'm gonna have to
now
go
you're there. Now you're like, I need a pair of working man jeans.
Yeah, but I'm not going to buy I'm going to have to like sacrifice one of these.
Yeah.
To the
yard gods,
the TPJ lords, and
honestly,
and do such a disservice for this fucking wonderful piece of art.
But they'll last you your whole life. You're gonna have like, think of the stories those jeans will tell when you're like 80, right? Oh, but on a serious note, today's sponsor is the perfect jean. And dude, I mean, literally, like neither of us cannot stop glazing these jeans. They literally changed my life, dude. I was like always going to like some crazy store where I could find skinny jeans on sale. I was like a huge proponent of like the $15 or $20 jeans. And then I was wondering why I had to buy a new pair every 6 months because there were holes in them because they were garbage jeans. The perfect jean, literally, they are the perfect jean. They fit incredibly well. They have every width and length. That's the beauty of buying online. You don't have to go in and be like, do you have 32 by 32? And they're like, no, we have 36 by 32. And it's like, well, I'm not just going to magically find 6 extra inches in my waist. You can get whatever size you want, whatever width, whatever length, whatever cut, boot cut, straight, slim, skinny, anything you want. And they're just a hug for your whole bottom half. They just are amazing.
They are the only 3-dimensional jeans I've ever found out there where historically it's like I can find the cut I like at another place, but they don't have the like 29, 32, whatever like weird combination I've always been in my life by being just like tall and skinny.
Yep.
And yet you can get like all the combinations.
Yep.
You could be, don't quote me on this, don't hold me to this, but I think if you were like 8'7", 83 pounds, they probably have like skinny jeans for you
and bootcut jeans for you
and bootcut I don't know, bell bottom. What's the opposite of skinny jeans? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not
YD
sure.
jeans.
But the best part about them, dude, is the stretchiness.
Yeah.
Just like look at this. Okay, look at this.
Yep. And then,
but it's like it's denim. It's not.
Yes.
These aren't sweatpants, but they feel like sweatpants.
Exactly. It don't feel like spandex or anything, but whatever is in there, it's like perfectly stretchy. The waist is nice and loose. It's like perfect for like a Thanksgiving meal. Like, yeah, I mean, look at that. Oh, bow, 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 bow.
Disregard my Pizza Planet.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Pizza Planet. I mean, dude, like, look.
Yeah. Dude,
this is like on some like I lost 800 pounds by switching to
the perfect
eating only Totino's.
Yeah, they're amazing. They're comfortable. They've got everything you're looking for, every color you're looking for. They have a whole like denim brand. They call the Den khakis. So it's like they call the holy grail of pants. It's like you can wear them to a wedding, you can wear them around the house, you can wear them to the store. They feel great. Replace your khakis with the Den khakis. And then they've also got a whole lineup of other stuff. They've got buttery soft tees, and all sorts of like joggers and all sorts of stuff. So the perfect jean, bueno. For a limited time, our listeners can get 15% off their first order plus free shipping at theperfectjean.nyc or Google The Perfect Jean and use code POGCAST15. That for 15% off. That is 15% off for new customers at theperfectjean.nyc with promo code POGCAST15. After you purchase, they'll ask where you heard about them. Please support our show by letting them know we sent you. Screw your khakis. Get yourself the perfect jean.
Bro, straight high stretch jeans in medium indigo wash is the ultimate hot dad yard work jeans.
Yeah.
I'm ordering some.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dog.
I got black, dark denim, regular denim, and super light denim. And I build my whole fit around whatever jeans I want to wear.
Yeah, I don't have light jeans. It's been a while since I've had.
If you don't have a
jeans.
Black pair, black.
I've never worn black jeans in my life.
They are my favorite pair of jeans, bro.
Are they like, oh, well, wait a minute. These kind of look fire. Although they have the gray wash.
Yeah.
Black wash.
Dude, black jeans, fresh, crisp, white cotton t-shirt, and then like a denim, like overshirt, like a denim flannel, or not a flannel, but like a denim long sleeve button up shirt. Oosh.
Okay, fucking Rodney Mullen over here. And you need Vans.
Yeah.
Or I wish I could pull off like high top shoes.
Yeah, me too, honestly.
I don't know why. I think it's because but see, the thing is that I can find like counterexamples for this. I just feel like my legs are too skinny to like ever look good in high top shoes. Mostly because like the Reebok high top or like those, a lot of them back in the day, they just were like too bulky.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I feel like high top shoes is just one of those things where like I've seen every body type wear them and look good. I'm convinced the one thing you need to make high top shoes look good is confidence. I genuinely think that's it. Like you just rock them and then you look good. But I don't have that. I don't have the confidence to rock them. Dude.
It just reminded me of my favorite line from True Detective season 1, where he's like talking about like Rust when what's the guy's name?
The other guy, the
other guy.
I don't know, Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson character.
Yeah.
He's interviewed. He's sitting there sipping his coffee, and he's like, Russ is the kind of cop that blah blah blah, and he's like, there's all kinds of different cops. There's, the ones that are real like cerebral. They're the ones that are real like aggressive. And then they're like, well, what kind of cop are you? And he's got his little mug, and he's like, I'm just like a regular old normal type cop with a big ass dick.
Yeah. I do remember that.
Takes a sip of his mug with a big ass dick.
I do remember that.
I fucking love that.
With a
Best
big
line from
ass
the whole
dick.
show. With a big ass dick.
Dude. Give me 11 more seasons of season 1 of True Detective.
Dude, it's such a travesty that that there's not more of that. Bro, I like legitimately part of what I'm like seriously considering, just because I've been on like the binge of all binges, and I've been going from one thing to the other when it just comes to like React content. Like, I never wanna, like, other than the like Project Hail Marys of the world, like, if I'm gonna watch a movie these days, I'm just gonna watch a reaction to it at this point. Like, I'm like,
That's funny.
if it's a movie that I'm not like totally sold on, I'm gonna like, you know, or not one that I'm fully invested in, like giving my full attention to. Because that's the thing, is like, I'm too fucking ADHD. I have to be doing 3 things at once.
Yeah.
And a react is almost like 2 things at once.
It is.
It's like movie,
it's like
reaction,
a built-in
movie,
2 things at once. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And also, especially if I'm gonna see, like, to me, if I'm gonna rewatch a movie I've already seen,
yeah, for sure,
I don't want to watch the thing again. I don't need all the exposition. I don't need that. Like, the reactors cut a lot of the fluff out that like I don't want to see anyway.
Yeah.
So like, I just went and watched. Fuck, dude. I feel like if you went back like 6 months ago and you were to like, how many movies have you watched in the last year? I would have said like 3.
Yeah.
If you were to ask me in the last week how many movies I've watched, you can say watch. I would probably say like, dude, like 30 or 40, 50.
Wow.
Like, Interstellar, I've watched about 15 reactions to in the last like 2 weeks, just because that never gets old. I think at this point, I even searched the other day for like Interstellar reaction, and like every one just has like the red
bar because you watched it.
Because I've watched them all.
That's actually freaking crazy.
Gladiator, 300, John Wick 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the Future, Back to the Future 2. Fucking Star Wars 4, 5, 6. Then I pretty much just go right to 3, to the fucking Darth Vader transition. And skip right to that and just watch the reaction to that. And then I watch Rogue One.
Great movie.
Fucking such a good movie, dude. I saw for the first time in my entire life Schindler's List, which
that's a toughie.
Was I always assumed that movie was giga old.
Yeah, freaking Liam Neeson.
Until I saw Liam Neeson and was like, oh.
Yeah.
I think it's just because most of it's in black and white.
Didn't Spielberg made Schindler's List and Jurassic Park the same year?
I mean, if you think about it, they're not anything alike. So,
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
One's a camp, one's a park. They're not the same.
Jesus Christ.
They aren't the same. You made the joke. It definitely wasn't me.
I didn't make the rewind.
You can rewind the tapes. JesseKazam made.
Brendan Lee Mulligan made that joke.
Brendan Lee Mulligan. I heard him say it to. I almost said Hugh Grant. Hank Green. Hello Games.
Hugh Grant. Speaking of Hello Games. Did you see the update to No Man's Sky?
The fucking straight up Pokemon.
Pokemon.
And actually, I played No Man's Sky for like 3 days up until that update.
After
and then people like, check out this update. And I'm like, oh yeah, I've kind of.
Yeah. It's so funny because I think after like Pal World came out, Goliathon tweeted like at Sean Murray, all No Man's Sky needs is Pokemon mode where I can train and battle the things. And then when the update came out this week, Sean Murray went back and found that Goliathon tweet and retweeted it, and he was like, "Consider it done." And it was funny, but yeah,
I saw that.
It was like a whole Pokemon mode in No Man's Sky.
But bro, No, sorry. Go
I
ahead.
I love the memes. Whenever No Man's Sky posts anything, do you ever look through the comments? There's a whole
No.
brand of memes that's basically somebody begging them to let them pay for it. Like it's
Oh,
like Breaking
yeah.
Bad memes, or like it's all these memes that are adapted into like, please just let me, it's enough, let me pay you for more. And it's just like such a funny little like subculture of memes. Yeah,
It's appropriate
No
because
Man's
it's
Sky
wild
is
that
great.
it's still where I see that DLC and then I get Power Washing Sim DLC. Now I love Power Washing Sim, and I'm happy to pay it,
Yeah,
but it's like there's like 14 3D models added, and it took months.
yeah, and there's
And
3 of those updates every year for No Man's Sky. Like,
yeah, and they're adding like literal like, oh, this just has like planet-sized fucking ships now, and
Yeah.
like Pokemon mode, and yeah,
when's the Line of Fire?
yeah.
Anyways, what were you gonna say?
What was I gonna say? Must have been a lie. Oh, right. That's my favorite grandma quote.
Yep, must have been a lie.
Must have been a lie. When it comes to the like, one of the things I think about doing, and it would be on one of my second channels, my alternate channels, not on my main channel, but mostly because it's like fairly low effort content. I would want to do like React stuff, but I have like, it's hard because I feel like I've seen everything, or I know everything about about all the movies.
Yeah.
I recognize that this is like a bias I think a lot of people have. But then again, like I go to so many of these React channels, and it's like, bro, I will say that they're all, it's fucking the Star Wars movies, it's Interstellar,
Yeah.
it's and there's so many other movies too that like aren't, that I'm really fascinated don't show up there. It's almost like the same sort of 50 movies that they're all reacting to, and maybe it's just that these things trend, and people, but it's also amazing to me, and I don't think any of them are being dishonest, how like there can be 30 different 35-year-old human adults
that didn't see Interstellar,
that didn't see Interstellar or Star Wars episodes 4, 5, and 6, or John Wick 1, 2, or 3, or The Gladiator, or the 300.
It's the rug video, right? It's like,
or
I believe all of them didn't see like maybe most of those movies, but they all at some point made a react of a movie they saw. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I mean, like it's like a goal. I wish that I had not been interested in any movies, in any like culture, but like, but so all of that is to say that like there has to be like some incredible hidden gems out there. Not even hidden, just ones that like, it's almost like video games where people like Outer Wilds. You know, if enough people told me to play it, and I looked at it, and it just never looked compelling enough until I played it, and I'm like, this game changed my life. I know that there has to be like dozens maybe of like movies out there that I looked at and I'm like,
that are like,
but there has to be. I don't know that I would trust the masses to give me recommendations, because every now and then I'll be watching some of these channels that are doing really well. They'll be, they'll watch Interstellar, and then they'll fucking watch Forrest Gump, and then they'll watch, just like a bunch of like banger.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, you guys told me that I need to go and watch this movie. You said like, and it's like, really, that's the movie, and then also they get like 10% of the views they normally. It's like, yeah, no shit.
Nobody cares that you haven't watched The Expendables, bro. Like,
yeah, but like as that person, you can't discern when someone gives you a movie that you've never seen. You can't.
Yeah.
And especially as a reactor, because you don't want to like really watch a trailer. You know,
Yes.
like what's gold from I feel like at least you want the most virgin
For sure.
reactors possible. I don't want you to even know who's in the movie. I want you to be like, oh, Matthew McConaughey's in this movie.
Because it would take the wind out of the sails to be like, oh, I heard about this part. When the reactor you're watching is like coming up on the part, and you're like, oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's the reason why not a single one of spoiler alert for Interstellar. If you haven't seen it, watch it. And if you're not,
make a react video to it.
Yeah, make a react. Start a channel. Like if you haven't seen half of these movies, start a channel because you're guaranteed to get 50,000 views per video.
Yeah.
You know, and also do like Sleep Token, and also do like
you
know, I can't think of anything else. But like it's the reason why. Like, not even Anne Hathaway, let alone Matt Damon, are on any of it's all just Matthew McConaughey on like the gray planet.
Oh,
that's
the like
all the
thumbnail
marketing for Interstellar.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the marketing for Interstellar.
Not even the thumbnail, just like because
the movie
like
poster. That's so true. That's so true.
Yeah. You don't want to. And it's always great where someone has a natural reaction to like, oh, that's where this is from, you know, like if you're 37 and you never heard like hasta la vista baby or I'll be back, and you're like, I just watched Terminator 2. You know what I mean? It's like, it's always great where you hear that.
Terminator.
I just watched Terminator. That was another one. I skipped Terminator 1 reactions.
Really?
As a kid, I watched Terminator 2 and then 10 years later watched Terminator 1.
Gotcha.
Because like I think I was too young maybe for 1 when it came out.
Yeah.
So Terminator 2 was just the one I saw.
Your Terminator. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so then seeing Arnold as like the bad guy, I'm like, no, he's the good guy.
That's
but going
so
from bad
funny.
to good is like But watching people react to it, it's always great because they see Arnold come out and there's the scene where they're in the mall and he's walking through the hallway with the rose box with the shotgun in it, and the other T-1000s coming, and you know that they're like, oh, and when he says, you know, get down, the kid gets down, and they have the like, oh, moment where they see like, oh, he's protecting now. That's so cool. And now I've just seeing all the Interstellar, dude. I know exactly like beat for beat what you have to see in order to fully get the reaction. They're like, there's this joke moment, there's this moment here, there's this moment when he's going to walk out the door, and as he does, the book comes off the shelf. Like there's like all of these beats you have to hit. And it's actually wild how vastly different some of these reactions are too. Like I was watching.
Interesting.
I was watching one where one of the guys, where he would like laugh at like a disconcerting line that was like, that wasn't meant to be funny, like that's but then like got like really emotional during a scene that like I wouldn't expect someone to get emotional to. Because at first you'd almost think like imagine someone getting emotional. I saw someone get emotional during the scene where at the end of Interstellar, where he walks through his house. That's the like museum. But didn't get emotional during the watching the 20 years of like, are you okay? I just, man, I don't know. It's wild. I think you can, I almost feel like you can tell a lot from somebody based on how they react
to an objectively
to certain things, whether if they get a joke, if they notice something, if they get emotional during a certain scene. Sometimes it's like someone will make a comment that's like will hit people so hard, and it'll hit me hard, and then that other person will just be like they just miss it completely, and it's like, damn.
That's interesting.
But so like I like would love to do it. I just, there's some part of me that feels like first of all, I would say, I'll maybe have to go to my Patreon and see even if they would like to watch this content, because it's almost like one of those things where it almost needs to be Patreon exclusive, not exclusive, but Patreon focused.
Yeah,
because of how much it's going to get insta demonetized.
yeah.
So
that's true. I mean, I guess like those channels just don't make money. Like
no. I mean, I think like so many of these channels, they start off and they have 1,800 subs and they have a Patreon, which is like, to me,
yeah,
like,
gotcha.
I maybe they do well with it.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I'm definitely not like, I don't sell enough, push enough to like really min max that kind of stuff.
This is inherently harder to do because of the time commitment, but I wonder if there's like a way to do it, a finagling, a games version of that. We have like music reacts and we have movie reacts, but like there are some games with like, plot points and stories and cinematics that like, kind of go crazy. It's like obviously playing a game is like a, short game is like 8 to 10 hour. Yeah, exactly. An average game being a 30-hour commitment. But I just wonder if there's maybe not from the.
Well, all of these React channels, they all have a second gaming channel because they play through The Last of Us and they play through all of these.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Where it's like, I wonder if there's, but almost like short form content similar to how a lot of these reacts. I mean, you can watch like a React video, but like a lot of them will make shorts out of it. But it's just, because there are moments like that through gaming history where it's like, I don't know. I just wonder if there's something there. But that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't know. So like if I asked people like what movie would I react to? I feel like 95% of the things I'm going to say I've seen.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to say like, I don't really think like,
I don't know if I want to watch that movie. Yeah.
Yeah. And if I do, I don't know, like
you should just like Google a bunch of like top 50 greatest movies of all time lists and like cross-reference any of the top 10 that you haven't seen.
Okay. Let's go real quick. Let's go through the top 50 movies of all time. Okay. Rotten Tomatoes. There's the 300 best. We'll start from the top and work our way down. You're going to say nope to almost all of these, I think.
Okay.
Number 1. I'm going to get crucified for this. The Godfather.
You haven't seen The Godfather and you don't want to see The Godfather?
I just don't fucking care, dude. I've seen like some clips from it.
Yeah, but like as a React channel, that's almost like what you want.
Yeah, maybe.
The guy that gets flipped and he's like, this movie is gotta be so overrated. I have no interest in it at all. And then at the end, you're like crying.
But no, I know it's worth but like what happens when I watch it? I'm like, meh.
Then you just, you either upload that as rage bait because it's good, or you don't post it.
No, I mean, like I think The Godfather has been on like a television in front of me multiple times. And I've like, I don't know, dude. There's a Godfather 2.
Yeah, there's a Godfather 3. I've seen The Godfather. It's a great movie. I don't think it's the greatest movie of all time. Like if that's the list we're going for here.
It's number 1.
Okay.
Okay, and this is where I fucking question this whole thing. Number 2. 7 Samurai. Heard of it?
Yeah, I've never seen that.
1954.
Oh.
Who made this list? Who made this list?
What's number 3?
Casablanca.
Nah.
I've seen the whole like gumshoes fucking
Nah.
There's the plane in the background and he says the whole I'll be seeing you, whatever the fuck. Like I know whatever that scene is.
Yeah. Okay.
I've seen it a million times.
What's number 4?
See, like classics though. Who wants to watch classics? See, what I need to do is I need to watch really what I need to do is watch Casablanca and be fucking blown away and be like, I never knew cinema could be like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so number 4, Rear Window.
Yeah, genuinely, I know The Godfather. And then the next movie I even know of is number 10 on the list.
Yep. The Battle of Algiers, Modern Times, Chinatown, On the Waterfront, LA Confidential, Rear Window, Seven Samurai. Never heard of them. 12 Angry Men. Is that the one?
I've heard of that.
I've heard of it too, but I thought that was. I'm thinking of a Tommy Lee Jones movie that somehow must be titled similar to that. 12 Angry Men. It's something about grumpy old men. What's the movie, chat, with Tommy
Lee Jones, Grumpy Men?
Wait, is it Tommy Lee Jones?
Bad Grandpa?
Oh, wait. No, that's not that's not Tommy Lee Jones. That's by Billy Bob Thornton. That's some insert other three names.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones, Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, fucking No Country for Old Men. Yeah, that's it.
Have you seen that?
I might have watched 30 seconds of a react video.
Yeah, say no and then make a reaction of that. That's a good movie to make a reaction about.
All About Eve. I need to have a filter for anything after. I just don't. And this is total. I know I'm eliminating great movies, but I don't want to watch movies that from 1950 or 1960.
No, me either. Parasite I want to watch because I heard that was insanely good.
Parasite.
I won all the Oscars a couple of years ago.
With a woman as the lead character. That's not. Nope, this is not it.
No,
I was thinking of some other. Okay. Singing in the Rain. Yeah. Nope. Sorry. Stop Making Sense. Nope. Never heard of it. Sunset Boulevard. Never heard of it. Toy Story. Fucking banger.
Yeah.
I wish I hadn't seen it so I could react to it. The Third Man. 1949. Nope. Toy Story 2.
It's crazy. Those are so close together.
Top Gun Maverick.
Top Gun Maverick. Listen. Whoever made this list, I can look past digging into the classics to put up at the top, but I cannot stand by Top Gun Maverick being the 20th best movie of all time. That's crazy.
Right on.
It's a great movie.
It's not better than Top Gun 1.
Yeah, it's a great movie, but the 20th greatest movie of all time is crazy.
Take Top Gun 1, which was a good movie for what it is, and make modern MAGA propaganda out of it, but a much worse version.
Yeah, that's crazy that's the 20th.
Now, honestly, I like the movie, but 20th on the list.
And look at what's next. Look what it's right above.
Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope.
Top Gun Maverick is not better than Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope, bro. Fight me.
Okay, number 22, Godzilla -1.
I've actually heard this movie is incredible. It just came out a couple of years ago.
Oh, okay. This has actually been Godzilla -1 has been on a ton of the react stuff, and I'm like, nah.
I've heard it's very good.
Here's what'll trigger a ton of people, and maybe this is what I need to stake my react reputation career on, but the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe.
You haven't seen?
I think the original Iron Man might have been the last one I saw.
Dude, I
just fucking hate superhero movies, and once it started to be there's 9 superheroes that are all starring.
Okay, genuinely, how much could you suck it up if you were getting views? Because that
honestly, I'll give it a try.
That dude, that could be. There's so many of those movies. You could that could be your channel. That could be how you get your channel off the ground. Just do reactions from Iron Man 1 to Avengers Endgame. Nothing after that. Nothing after that has mattered. Just Iron Man 1 to Avengers Endgame, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It was low-key goated, and it's millennial, it's already millennial nostalgia bait. Every millennial would want to watch your reaction to that because we all grew up watching those fucking movies. Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's dude, most millennials will currently hold two opinions right now. Superhero movies are lame. Endgame was peak. Like, we all watched Iron Man through Endgame. It was so good. And then immediately we're all like, stop making superhero movies. But from Iron Man 1 to Endgame, it was peak. Yeah, 100%.
But like the problem there is, and I haven't seen anything other than random, like it being spoken about in the kind of cultural sort of zeitgeist. I know there's a fucking gauntlet.
Yeah.
Thanos snaps and bad things happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
But only because I know playing video games where people are like, and then I got Thanos snap.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
the
like
cultural memes. Yeah.
And I just, okay, if I had to do like a 10-second trailer of someone who's never seen the movie, it's Thanos gets some fucking jewelry and goes, and they all die.
Yeah.
And
that's it.
But like maybe it's like the 9 movies beforehand get you to give a fuck about all these,
my sweet summer child,
all these people.
9?
Dude, some of
there's so many more than 9.
There's more than 9.
How many hold on, Marvel movies from Iron Man 1 to Avengers?
I thought I was being
to Avengers Endgame. There are 22 Marvel Cinematic Universe movies from Iron Man 1 to Avengers Endgame.
Bro, wait, is Marvel the Suicide Squad? Is that Marvel?
No, that's DC.
Oh, okay,
see,
good.
The fact that you asked that question means you're the perfect person to do these videos. Like, genuinely, the fact that you asked that question means you need to start the first video with that question, and then everyone is going to be locked in for your reaction.
Yeah, dude, I should probably just start recording this stuff now. The fact that I know that there's a character in the Suicide Squad movie named Slipknot.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell you who is in the movie with Thanos.
Yeah, and you thought there were only 9 movies till Avengers Endgame. Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, The Avengers, Iron Man 3, Thor: The Dark World, Captain America: Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Wait. Thor: The Dark World couldn't possibly be a good movie.
It's actually not even close. It's the worst one on the list by far.
With Thor: The Dark World is like...
Yeah, it's actually so ass. Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers: Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, Captain America: Civil War, Doctor Strange.
Avengers: Age of Ultron?
That one's actually peak. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Transformers is a different thing, right? Or is it Voltron? Wait, no, is Voltron from Power Rangers? I don't know.
Avengers, Decepticons, Thor: The Autobots,
Slipknot, Puddle of Mud,
Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Spider-Man: Homecoming, Thor: Ragnarok, Black Panther, Avengers: Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Avengers Endgame.
Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
There's not a person named Captain Marvel.
Yeah. She's a superhero. Captain Marvel.
Oh, it's a she.
Yeah.
Suddenly now I'm interested because I feel like Captain Marvel as a male, I'm like, I am Captain Super person. Like Captain Marvel is too on the wait. Wait. How is that not? Wait, is Deadpool Marvel?
Yes.
How is that not breaking the fourth wall? Because Marvel is
just what? Yeah. She is pretty much Superman. Deadpool is Marvel, but he's not involved in the Marvel Cinematic Universe because they didn't own the rights to X-Men at the time. Marvel didn't own the rights to X-Men at the time.
Princess Rosalina is Captain Marvel. Is that like Princess Diana's daughter?
No.
Who's
Brie Larson was also in Community very briefly.
Who is Brie Larson?
Captain Marvel.
Oh. Wait. She looks exactly like Jennifer. No, that's just because it was just a picture of Jennifer Lawrence. I was like, this bitch looks like Jennifer Lawrence. Oh yeah, speaking of the Hunger Games, that was another one of the
Oh yeah.
A bunch of those were good.
Dude, you want to know?
Okay.
You know something crazy, bro? So like the Marvel Cinematic Universe one of the biggest like film events of all time, right? Like those movies were just like the Avengers movies were just cranking out billion-dollar box offices, insane. Remember when Sam Raimi made Spider-Man, the Spider-Man movies, the original Tobey Maguire 3?
Sam Raimi.
Well, he's the director, but the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, yeah. So
Tobey Maguire was the last Spider-Man movie I could
so
bring myself to see, but that's only because
Marvel at that point was just a comic book, company, and they sold the rights to Spider-Man to Sony, and so Sony made those movies. And at the time, I'm pretty sure Marvel offered, like, for a larger check, the entire catalog. Was like, do you guys just want the rights to make all movies about all of our characters? And they were like, no, nobody cares about anybody other than Spider-Man. And they turned it down. And then some years later, Marvel was acquired by Disney for some billions of dollars, and then turned the characters into like the biggest. And then Sony like held out. I think Sony owned X-Men and Spider-Man, which is why you never saw any of those characters in any of the Marvel movies. And then there was like a huge like agreement between Sony and so like Sony had to like let Marvel use Spider-Man in the Avengers. Like it was a big deal for nerds when Spider-Man showed up. In the Tom Holland Spider-Man showed up.
Wait, really?
It was a big deal because like Sony had to let Marvel use Spider-Man because they still own the movie rights.
That's like seeing Mario in like next to Ash Ketchum.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so weird how I don't know what's Marvel and what's DC, but somehow Spider-Man and Marvel, I instantly was like, no, that can't be.
Oh no, that's crazy, bro.
It's just because like when I think Marvel, to me, it's just I'm Captain Good Guy. They're all just the most generic fucking characters, bro. And some of them look so busted, like Avengers. I just want to look to see the characters. There's a couple of characters I'm like, that can't be a serious looking fucking superhero.
Yeah, I mean that. To be honest, that is on both sides of the.
That's just a raccoon.
Comic book aisle.
Is fake. This is fake.
Rocket Raccoon. Don't you dare slander Rocket Raccoon.
There's the guy from Arrival, but also
Jeremy Renner, Hawkeye.
Yeah, the Hurt Locker is what I was gonna say. So there's Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
There's okay. I'm gonna describe to you who I see.
Yeah.
Right now on this Avengers poster.
Yeah. Okay.
I recognize Thanos.
Yeah.
Because he's the ugliest looking fucking character. He's just a guy with like a football chin.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me.
He's a gangster.
Okay. Hot female Superman.
Captain Marvel.
Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man, which I can get behind.
Yeah.
That looks like Ben Affleck, but I don't think it's Ben Affleck. I think it's actually the guy who was on The Office, but was a goofball, but then became kind of a heartthrob sex symbol.
Parks and Rec.
Super funny.
His name is Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. He looks like
that's Star-Lord, by the way.
In the back, he like literally, okay. Star-Lord, you're lying. You're fucking lying.
No, that's Star-Lord.
Okay. Then there's Jeremy Renner cosplaying as Katniss Everdeen.
Hawkeye.
Cool.
Yeah.
Then there's Homelander, which I know Homelander. I know him.
Wait, who's Homelander?
I think Captain America.
Yeah. Okay.
But like I saw him and I was like, oh,
yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's the fucking.
That's the guy. Yeah.
But I just realized Homelander is just too spot on of a fucking parody. And then there's Raccoon Guy.
Rocket Raccoon.
That's not his name.
Don't you slander Rocket.
There's Rocket Raccoon and
he's goated.
Star-Lord?
Yeah. They're both in Guardians of the Galaxy, which is unironically like top 4 of those 22 movies. Guardians is up there. Yeah. Guardians 1 is goated for sure.
Okay, then there's like goatee Captain America. Is that Thor?
No. Doctor Strange. That's Doctor Strange, probably.
He's got like red, white, and blue stripes on his collar. He just looks like
What picture are you looking at?
Rocket Raccoon is on the lower left, and it's just like a fucking montage over a space background, and there's a fucking like raven in the upper right hand corner.
Okay. Goatee Captain America is
to the right of Robert Downey Jr.
is Thor. He starts with really long blonde hair, clean shaven, and by the end of the series, he's bearded up, and he does kind of just look like generic white guy, the character. Yeah. So that's Thor at that point.
Okay. And then there, underneath him, I don't think either of the relevant African American people here are Black Panther, right? Neither of these are, I don't think.
I still don't know if I'm looking at the picture. Oh, is he above Hawkeye?
Who the fuck is Hawkeye?
Jeremy Renner, cosplaying as Katniss Everdeen.
No, that's Parks and Rec guy.
Oh, okay. See, I'm not looking. There's a trillion of these pictures. I'm not looking at the same one.
I realized I had the technology to send you a fucking link.
You do.
I don't know where my HDMI cable is. I was looking for it the other day.
Okay. So
this is so much harder than it needs to be. No. That's what makes this.
Yeah, that's what makes
so
it fun. Who are we looking at?
Underneath Thor.
Okay. Yes. I actually don't remember her name, but she's from Black Panther.
She's from Black Panther, but she's not Black Panther.
She's not Black Panther.
Okay. Then the other guy in the upper right-hand corner, that's Don Cheadle?
That is Don Cheadle. He's War Machine.
His name is War Machine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what I will say is there's War Machine.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't say anything. There's War Machine. Okay. Then there's Robot Girl, and then there's Robot Guy.
Uh-huh.
They look like what's like the Wish.com equivalent of Toys R Us?
Like, I don't know.
Fucking the Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
You go to the G.I. Joe toy section of the Dollar Tree, and it's like they've got like the Harville cinematic universe. Those look like three of the most budget fucking Wish.com ass characters. What is this robot who just looks like a fucking carnival prize?
Yeah.
What's his name? That's Star-Lord.
The robot at the bottom?
Yeah.
That's just Iron Man. That's Iron Man's, I don't want to say it. That's Iron Man's Hulkbuster armor. Listen, somebody has to keep Hulk in check in case he goes crazy because he's too powerful. So Iron Man built the Hulk Buster armor set in case, which does happen during Avengers Age of Ultron.
Yeah, wait, where's the Hulk?
The Hulk is just between that and Scarlett Johansson. It's just Mark Ruffalo. That's the Hulk.
Wait, Mark Ruffalo plays the Hulk?
Yeah.
How? Why?
Because Edward Norton played the Hulk and then quit after one movie.
I'm so confused. I guess the Hulk doesn't need to be at all physically imposing before Hulk mode.
Correct. He's a scientist, right? That got caught in the gamma radiation. So he's kind of...
You know, you'd think, based on the number of times I've gone through the Universal Studios Hulk ride and you hear like the fucking stuff playing, normally I had like the Universal Fast Pass equivalent and I kind of wasn't paying attention to the story that was being told. I don't know anything about the Hulk. Was that like a fucking toxic sludge situation?
I mean, less toxic sludge, more just like gamma radiation, like experiments.
Oh, well, that's not how gamma radiation works.
How do you know? Have you ever been gamma radiated?
I'm sure there's a physicist out there that will vindicate me that you don't get hulked when you get gamma radiated, but
We'll see.
I'm just saying it's unrealistic.
We'll see.
Hulkbuster armor though is realistic.
Certainly.
But on his chest is like the fucking Decepticon logo or whatever. Is that
No,
not?
That's his freaking core that keeps him alive.
No. Like the collar where his bow tie should be. Doesn't that look like the
It kind of does.
Transformers?
It kind of does.
Okay. And then there's just Robot Girl.
Yeah, she's
Above
from
him.
Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't remember her name.
She's the Blue Man Group's
Yeah.
blue. It's the reason why it's the Blue Man Group and not the Blue Person Group. Otherwise, they would, because she didn't get the audition.
Yeah.
What a completely uninspired character.
Don't you say that without watching the movie.
And then there's Hot Redhead, who I don't remember the name of. She's got a really fucking tiny backpack. She's got one of those backpacks I used to hate. The people who wore those little backpacks.
Dare look at her, look at Scarlett Johansson and say, the redheaded chick, I don't remember her name. You put some respect.
I'm really bad with
That's ScarJo, mother trucker.
Scarlet Witch.
No, she's not in this poster, but that's...
Wait, so there's a Scarlet Witch and there's a Scarlett Johansson.
Well, there's a Scarlet Witch and a Black Widow. Dude, the picture that I sent you has so many more characters.
Dude, I don't understand how I can't take this seriously when the art to me is so bad.
I mean, yeah, it definitely,
like Robert
the floating
Downey Jr.'s
head
character looks. What's with the delt to like the delt to trap to rest of his body ratio? Why does Thor have an eye patch? But
he loses an eye.
That's the eye patch equivalent of the Matrix clip-on glasses.
Oh, the glasses, yes, bro.
It's just there's nothing. Does it just connect?
See, like this poster's got a lot of the Drax, Gamora.
Wait, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm gonna get all of these. There's Raven Man.
Mm-hmm.
There's the upper left-hand corner. That is Flesh Suit.
Vision.
His name is Bodies Exhibit. He just looks like he got a really dude. He looks like this is the analogy I'm about to make. This is a Veritas analogy.
Okay.
Do you remember the Animorphs?
Oh yeah.
So imagine if rather than human to like animal, but you know how there's always a middle Animorph?
Yeah.
You don't want to be the middle, okay?
No. He got stuck in transition.
That guy is stuck in transition between a human and the human in Raiders of the Lost Ark when they get all claymation-y. It's just muscle.
Oh my god.
His face is just red paste.
Yep.
But he's got a cape.
It's freaking Vision, bro.
Okay. Then there's Mind Girl.
Scarlet Witch.
Underneath him. That's the Scarlet. Oh, okay, right. It's not Scarlett Johansson.
No.
Scarlet
Witch.
Okay. Then is that Robot Girl again?
That's Robot Girl. Yep.
But she's just got different colors.
Yep.
Okay. That's what's the name of the like radical political Black Panther?
Yeah.
Underneath
T'Challa.
Oh, it's not Black
Panther.
Panther.
That is his name is T'Challa, but yeah, he's the Black Panther.
Oh. Okay. And then his wife.
No. But another character from the Black Panther that I don't remember her name.
Okay, and then
his sister. That's right. Yeah.
Then there's Bird Box.
Falcon.
Next to her. Then I know the Hulk.
Yep. He's hulked out. He's Hulk mode.
That's I mean, it doesn't look at all like what's his name, but okay.
Yep.
And then next to him is Post-Apocalypse Man.
Mm-hmm. The Winter Soldier, aka Bucky Barnes.
I don't know what this is evoking winter about that guy, but okay.
Yep.
Then there's fucking somehow dorkier Spider-Man.
Nah.
He's dorkier than fucking Tobey Maguire.
Nah, he does great. Tom Holland is great. Great Spider-Man.
No, but he just looks dorkier.
Yeah, that's true. But he's younger. He's supposed to be kid Spider-Man, not adult Spider-Man.
But here's part of my problem is his suit is fucking ugly.
Well, yeah, that's like version 9 of the suit. When
it's got so much gold in it. Like what?
Yeah. That's like a suit Iron Man made for him, nanotech. It is kind of lame, low key. The OG Spider-Man suit's better. That's fair criticism.
Okay, and then that's Scarlett Johansson. I recognize her more there than the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess because I'm not used to Scarlett Johansson having red hair.
Yeah.
She doesn't normally have. Is she a redhead in real life?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Every picture of every actress has different color hair every time. Then there's Cinestick.
That's Groot, bro. Cinestick.
Oh, wait, I knew that. No, I've seen Groot.
Cinestick.
That's what he looks like, a chewed up literal Cinestick.
That's Vin Diesel, by the way. Plays Groot.
Okay. Doesn't he only say Groot?
He only says, I am Groot.
So you're going to have to explain to me why they presumably paid $1 million casting Vin Diesel to where his body and basically his voice isn't the character.
I think because, like, everybody talks about it. And then they got more people talking about the movie. Like it's pretty much marketing, I think.
Oh, not like Tom Hanks or something. Like,
they went
with the most like.
Vin Diesel crushes it, bro. Family.
Okay. All right. Then there's. I don't know, dude. Like Raccoon Man, Green Girl, Asian Girl, Chris Pratt.
Yeah, Gamora.
And this is the guy that I saw that I'm like, there's no chance he is an official Marvel superhero.
Oh, Drax?
He looks like, how do I describe him? The kind of enemy character where it's like he's a mini boss in like a C tier Christmas action movie.
Yeah.
He's like the die-hard guy when fucking I'm making this scene up, right? But like Bruce Willis fucking rolls into the factory and there's like a guy working some machinery at the factory that he broke into, and it's just like, oh, and he rips off his shirt and he's just like
yeah.
And then Bruce Willis does the Indiana Jones where he just goes and then walks away. That's the guy that gets shot.
Yeah. But in the movies, Drax is like the goated, great character, S tier character. Also acted by Dave Bautista, who is also just goated in real life.
Is he a wrestler?
Yes. Wrestler turned actor, and he's like genuinely goated.
But wait, I just Googled Dave Bautista, and I can see two pictures. One of which he looks like he's 80 and he's fucking shredded.
Yeah.
And then the next picture I see, he looks like he's 40 and he's fucking shredded, but like massive, like wrestler shredded.
You know what Dave Bautista is? You know how like a lot of times you see.
Well, no, but he just looks like fat American guy.
Like in the movie?
That's not the same. That's the same guy?
Dude, Dave Bautista is awesome. You know how like a lot of times you see a guy.
Dad Bod Bautista. That's what DB stands for.
And you know how it's like a lot of times you'll be like, oh, that's dark. That's like the dark version of some beloved character. This is the opposite situation. He's like the light version of Joe Rogan. Like Joe Rogan is dark Dave Bautista. Like this guy, he's got like
Wait,
this.
in what way?
He's got like the same build. He's just like short, huge, white wrestler fighter guy, but he's awesome.
Okay, what's his character name again?
Drax is the man, bro.
Oh, but wait a minute. He actually looks like okay, maybe that's just a bad picture.
Well, yeah, there's 87 characters on this poster.
But so when I'm looking at Drax in every other screenshot, he just looks fucking like fucking beefcake.
Yeah.
But in this movie poster I'm seeing, he just looks like an overweight guy. But then again, his entire like torso like is covered by like a dagger.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
So, chat, you tell me, okay, and then I'll tell the listeners what chat said. Chat, look at that picture, and tell me that the guy in the lower right with the fucking dagger in his hand, that like he just doesn't look fit.
It's blank when you click on the picture. The link doesn't work.
Oh, what? How is that possible? It's the link. Oh, what the fuck? Wait. Is this Google share link? Is it like a private Google share link, or is it like?
I don't think so.
Okay. He just looks like a fucking like dad bod Dave.
Yeah, dad bod Dave.
I was like, I'm like, that don't look like the Bautista that I Googled just now.
I grew up Googling just now.
Okay, but
yeah,
I mean, now we might as well just fucking finish it. Fuck video games, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, truly.
This is the movie cast now. Eat shit. I want to fucking make some more progress through this all-time movie list.
Oh,
to see if there's any like bangers that either of us haven't seen. So like, okay, Schindler's List, 1289, All About Eve, never heard of it. Parasite, apparently that's good. Okay, so sorry, we were at Star Wars Episode 4.
Yeah.
Godzilla -1, Cool Hand Luke. That's another one of those like legendary movies that is too old for me to care.
Yeah.
Philadelphia Story, 1940. I'm sorry, no. How to Train Your Dragon.
Banger.
Never seen it.
Banger.
I imagine, will it? Okay, I am down. Like genuinely, I would watch any either animated movies or like kids movies or whatever. If they're gonna make me cry, I'll watch them. Like I'll watch Up.
So good.
But like I don't want to watch like I don't. If I haven't seen them, I don't know what they are, so I can't reference them. Could make you cry. You know what movie I just watched for the first time a couple days ago that was a fantastic movie was WALL-E.
You never seen WALL-E?
No.
Oh, WALL-E's great.
That was real good. Yeah, it was real good.
WALL-E.
That's pretty good actually. And the only reason why I know that, well, other than the fact that I watched it, was because Meg's roommate in college, she always used to, for some reason, she'd always be like, WALL-E, Viva! Like she'd always do the voices for some fucking reason. And I'm like, finally saw it.
Great movie.
Okay, M, 1931. I'm sorry, there's no film in 1931. It didn't exist yet. So, Citizen Kane. That's one of the first ones that I've seen that like, I haven't seen it, but that I've seen on this list that I like have real confidence is like cinematic masterpiece.
Yeah,
only because it's been in like enough like of those like YouTube video essays. Yeah. But I haven't seen that one. I think I've seen clips of it. So then there's The Godfather Part 2. Cool. You're you're 2 parts away from getting me to care, but
Yeah.
maybe we'll watch The Godfather someday.
Yeah.
3 colors, red.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, it's rated 100%. Second of all, it came out in 94. Third of all, it's called 3 colors, and then there's 1 color.
Red.
Part-time model meets a retired judge who lives in her neighborhood after she runs over his dog. At first, the judge gifts Valentine with the dog, the one that she ran over, but her possessive boyfriend won't allow her to keep it. When she returns with the dog to the judge's house, she discovers him listening in on his neighbor's phone conversations. At first, she's outraged, but her debates with the judge over his behavior soon leads them to form a strange bond.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep watching normal person movies.
The Decalogue, A Separation, The Kid, Summer of Soul. Wait, 2021? Wait, the movie's called Summer of Soul, open paren, ... or When the Revolution Could Not Be Televised, close paren. 2021? Is this like a fucking French movie? Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, this looks like, it's documentary. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's some like early 20th century or mid 20th century. I mean, documentary. Okay. Toy Story 3, banger. Finding Nemo, banger. Doctor Strangelove okay. I can't remember if this is one of the Marvel characters or if this is a Bond villain.
Well, Doctor Strange is a Marvel character.
Okay,
Strangelove
so Dr.
sounds like a Bond villain.
It's a 1964 political satire black comedy film. Don't know what the fuck that is. Written by Stanley Kubrick?
Oh, shoot.
Oh, okay. Okay. Number 37 of all time, a movie about Michael J. Fox. Like, he's a legend.
The documentary that just came out still. Yeah, I've heard that was amazing.
Is that really 37th best movie of all time?
I mean, probably not.
Sinners, 2025?
I actually watched that on the plane. That was a great movie.
Oh, but it's got
Michael B. Jordan.
Okay. This is like a movie where I struggle to like find myself interested in it based on the cover alone, because I recognize one actor and like there's not like a spaceship or like or like a fucking dinosaur
or a gun.
There is a gun. That's a guitar. Sorry, this is a low res JPEG I'm looking at.
Sinners is a great movie.
But then again, I probably would have said the same about Django Unchained, which I saw like a few years ago, and it was fucking incredible.
Incredible movie.
But completely unhinged. Like,
yeah,
it's a movie that you couldn't describe to me in a way that would encapsulate
Correct.
the movie.
There were no Quentin Tarantino movies in the top 35, which is insane. Like the fact that Top Gun Maverick is above Inglourious Bastards or Django Unchained, or Interstellar.
Up. I watched like half of Up. You
want to know something that's gonna make you mad?
You've never seen it?
No, Up is one of the greatest Pixar movies of all time. I hit a real quick Control F on this link. Interstellar is not in the top 300 greatest movies of all time.
like I recognize that like maybe Interstellar is like the least hot take. Like it's the most probably like if you asked millennial guys like what the best movie of all time is, it's like the Michael of, and by Michael I don't mean the John Travolta movie about angels. I mean the How Common My First Name Is. It's just it's the one that every millennial guy will like answer as the best movie of all time. But
yeah,
it's better than Top Gun Maverick.
for sure.
Sorry.
See, here's the thing though. It's like I hate that. Like, do we get here with gaming, with movies, with music? Like, I feel like Sleep Token was the same thing, where it just like, well, yeah. Like when enough people like a thing, that doesn't make that thing bad. Like, Interstellar is an amazing movie, but like
But it doesn't make it good though.
no, it doesn't make it good. But that's what I'm saying. And a really good movie. Like when that movie came out, everybody loved it. Everyone, like, the reviews were insane, the scores were insane, the critics loved it, and it's like, it's only downside 10 years later is too many people love it. It's like it's a cliche answer. And it's like, yeah, but like before that, everyone's favorite movie was like the movie equivalent of like Call of Duty Black Ops 7, right? It's like you got a bunch of people, you convinced a bunch of normies to watch a good movie, and then they all liked it. And then now the movie is like relegated to not as good. Like if you waited 10 years to watch Interstellar and then you were like, wow, everybody said they love this movie so much, the movie's overrated. That's on you for not watching it when it first came out. I can accept that you would consider that movie overrated because basically all anyone's ever said is like it's in the top 3 movies of all time. But I hate this whole like too many people like a thing so the thing becomes worse. It's like if the movie was received as mid, but like everybody loved it, then the movie's still just mid 10 years later. But if the movie's amazing and then everybody loves it, the movie isn't bad 10 years later just because people like it. It's fucking insane. Yeah. I'm not saying you're saying that, right? You love Interstellar. I'm just saying that sentiment of like, oh, that's such a normie answer. That's like, who cares?
Yeah, no, I agree. But like, I want to know the criteria by which they like score. I guarantee Interstellar has a better score than the one about fucking Michael J. Fox. Sorry.
Yeah.
He's iconic and everything, but I don't think Zimmer did
that
one.
I don't know how they made this list because like movies like it on the list that's showing the Rotten Tomato score, and there are like Top Gun Maverick had a 96%, and it was like the 13th greatest movie of all time. And then like 30th on the list, the movie has a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. So it's like I don't understand how they oriented this list. Because it's not
every movie. We applied our recommendation formula, which whoever did that should be fired. A movie's tomato meter rating with assistance from your votes on the popcorn meter, illuminating beloved sentiment from all sides. You know what I think? The votes, they must have been mail-in ballots.
Yeah.
Why Casablanca and The Rear Window are on the top 5. But then again, how do you account for the fact that Spider-Man: Into the Spider-Verse, which could not possibly be better than the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie when it has Into the Spider-Verse?
Hold on. I'm going to need you to stop talking about things you don't understand. Okay?
You can't tell me that at least the name isn't the most... Okay, if I told you that one of the greatest games of all time was called Dragon King: Spine of the 40th Dominion, Unhinged, Fates, that you'd be like, that game is for sure good.
I don't think I just placed that much value on the name as you do.
If it has a colon in it, it's bad. That's like a rule that I feel like you can't, that's never broken. Ever been. You can't think of a single one. Like Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul. Is that a sequel to Wallace and Gromit, or is that the original movie that just had that sort of subtitle?
I don't know.
All I know about Wallace and Gromit is I think they had a DLC. And wait, is that the DLC I'm currently playing right now? I don't know. Okay, Zootopia? That's a fucking video game.
Nope. That's a movie.
The 400 Blows, 1959. Okay, the 300 should be 100 before that. The Treasure of Sierra Madre,
Mm-hmm.
Spirited Away.
I've heard that's amazing. I haven't seen it.
Is that like an anime?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've seen a few video essays on that, and I think I've seen like some of the visuals, and the visuals, like in the art, look incredible.
Yeah.
Okay. Coco.
Pixar movie.
That sounds familiar. Oh, never seen that. Never mind. Although that was on one of the little trivia cards, was Coco. I'm like, I've never fucking.
Good movie.
Mission Impossible Fallout.
That's actually crazy. That was a good movie, but
Jaws is 5 after Mission Impossible dash Fallout. Mission : Impossible. See, I'm not wrong.
Wow, you just staked your claim that all the Mission Impossible movies are bad because there's a colon in the name.
There's not a little known fact. There's not a colon in the first. In the good ones, there's no colon.
Oh yeah.
That's how you know. I don't recognize any of these names. Crip Camp? Is that what it sounds like? Oh, it looks like it is.
Yeah.
His Girl Friday.
Listen, all this is
Apollo 11.
Hell yeah.
Wait, that's not Apollo 13.
Like they made a movie Apollo 11?
Yeah, 2019 Apollo 11.
Oh, sheesh.
Oh, but that was actually like, I think they just like IMAXed like all
the footage.
The footage
from Apollo 11. Gotcha.
But like that shouldn't be in the grid. Like that's like iconic, incredible, important. That's like one of the most important movies ever made. It's not a best movie of all time
piece of
candidate.
Cinema. Listen, all I know is that from us going through this list, you absolutely should start a React channel where you watch all of these. Like, you should start like a borderline rage bait React channel where like you watch all the movies. Like you watch the Casablanca, watch freaking Rickety Stickety or whatever those movies were called, and then be like, this shit's ass, bro. And just like farm engagement.
I don't know if I could handle the comments.
If you made a video about how dumb you think Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is, like, and then just never looked at the comments, like, I mean, it would get 1 billion views because there would be 700,000 comments from making the nerds mad. I would be one of them too, because that's a great movie and don't you dare slander it again. But
listen, if it's good, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is 165. Wasn't it like 42?
Well, that's Into the Spider-Verse. Across the Spider-Verse was the sequel.
I can't take this seriously because a few above that is Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Yeah, okay, well, that's insane. Listen.
Marcel the Shell with Shoes On was a full-length feature film?
Yeah. Listen.
Fuck this whole list.
Listen. I'm proving your point wrong. Star Wars : Episode 4 - A New Hope.
The colon was put in there. It's revisionist. It was put in there afterwards by all the. It was
nope.
It was added when it was retconned with Episode 1. Jar Jar put in the fucking colon.
Jar Jar.
Oh, okay, the last thing I'll say real quick is I did just watch. There's so many of these that I'm sure I've like completely swapped and mixed up in my head. I watched. Now I'm questioning myself. The Train to Busan.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was the one where the movie I pictured was, and I don't remember the name of the movie. It's where there's a guy driving in a car with a train. With like a cake in the back seat, and like the tunnel collapses, and he gets like stuck in there. Someone's gonna tell me the movie.
Okay.
I'm thinking of. I think he's just like stuck there, and all he has is like his son's birthday cake or some shit. Chat, you're really letting me down.
I don't know. ChatGPT.
I should have just typed it into ChatGPT rather. This is why I type things into ChatGPT rather than say things with my mouth hole. Because chat.
Yeah.
I'm completely striking out. Movie Asian movie about
I
car
mean, wasn't it Train to
tunnel
Busan?
collapse with cake. It's just called Tunnel. Tunnel. It's just called Tunnel : and there's nothing else. 20. Okay, yeah. Anyway, so which I did see part of. No, you know what? That was one of those where it was like, it's a movie where the people do the summary of like AI read summary of a movie where like you go to look for the movie and you can't find the movie.
Yes.
And it always looks fake because like.
Yes, I've seen those.
I think that's where I saw that. But whenever I saw Train to Busan, I always thought it was just Tunnel.
Okay.
In my head, I watched like react to Train to, and bro, that movie was fucking so good.
Oh, really?
It was so good. And if you told me that I would like a Korean zombie movie, I would be like, no fucking way.
Yeah. See?
No chance.
I'm telling you, you'll like Into the Spider-Verse. Dude, I saw this video. You said Jar Jar Binks added the colon as revisionist history. Did you ever hear the story about what happened to like the Jar Jar Binks actor? The guy who voiced Jar Jar Binks in the movies?
No.
So basically the TLDR is like, he played Jar Jar Binks. The insane negative reaction to the character of Jar Jar Binks by Star Wars and Jar Jar Binks led to like absolutely insane hate towards him. So much so that he got depressed and tried to take his own life. Yeah. And he was like up on like a bridge or something, and a big gust of wind came and threw him off balance, and he caught himself. And he was later said the fact that he instinctively caught himself told his mind he didn't actually want to do it. So he didn't do it because he wouldn't have caught himself if he wanted to do it. So he caught himself and he wanted to do it. And then he shared that story online. And then this like huge resurgence of love came in for him. And they were like now that it's been so long since the movies, people are like, dude, well, I love Jar Jar Binks. So much so that he ended up playing in The Mandalorian. Back in the Star Wars, they made him a Jedi. And now he like is in The Mandalorian. He's like a Jedi in the Star Wars universe. It's like full and complete circle.
They didn't make him into a Sith. That would have been full circle.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I thought you were. My brain instantly went to like, I picture him standing on the like bridge, and I'm also picturing like the Jenny scene from Forrest Gump kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And like a fan was like, Misa thinking you don't want to be jumping off of the bridge or some shit. And then that convinced him. That fucking convinced him. He like fumbled his phone like it was one of those little fucking grenades or whatever. And then somehow, fuck, I hate that character.
Yep.
But that's a sad story.
I mean,
that somehow has a weird, bizarre, happy ending.
Ends in a W. Ends in a fat W. He's got
was there
mad
ever a
love
Gambit
now.
movie? Gambit's the only superhero adjacent character I've ever cared about ever since the NES game.
Hell yeah, man knows ball. Remy LeBeau. He was supposed to have a movie, and then it's supposed to be played by Channing Tatum, and then the movie got canned. But then he shows up as Gambit. Channing Tatum does in Deadpool vs. Wolverine. Little cameo about the movie that never was.
Damn, yeah, he was my favorite character to play.
Same, bro.
Did you play that game?
Which one? The NES X-Men movie?
The NES
X-Men game? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, Gambit was always my favorite character in the X-Men.
I've never seen him anywhere else. Oh, wait, maybe it wasn't NES. I think it was... Nope, it was the NES.
Yeah.
Nope. Sorry. Not that.
No?
Not the NES. Was it SNES?
The SNES? Oh, I remember this one too.
It was the SNES. Yeah, Gambit, dude. He fucked in that. That was the only... That's the, like, basically... I played that, the Gambit Super NES game. Okay. And then I played. Wait, that is. Never mind. And then I saw the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Uh-huh.
I saw pretty much all the Batman movies, ending with the one where Kissed by a Rose. Batman Begins, Batman Forever, Batman
The
Kissed
Dark Knight?
by a Rose, Batman. You know the Seal song?
No.
Batman Forever.
Ah.
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer.
And then I saw Iron Man with Robert Downey Jr. And then I hung up my cape.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude,
until
unironically,
on my React channel, it's all been for that.
Genuinely, unironically, I think like a React channel of you watching through the MCU movies would go crazy because like it's just millennial nostalgia bait.
I'm worried that that it would burn me out.
Yeah.
That like I would end up being like, wow, it just turns out like if I just don't like them, that
well,
it's gonna be like, well, it turns out it's not fun for me to do React content.
Yeah, true.
And maybe I'm just being too pessimistic, but like I have a hard time believing that there could be that much, what is that, like 90 hours of fucking content?
Yeah.
With, from what I understand, dog shit music. The most bland ever
soundtrack for the most part.
Soundtrack.
Guardians of the Galaxy had an
trumpets,
amazing soundtrack.
Is it Hans Zimmer?
No.
Like, why can't it just be Hans Zimmer? Whoever made Interstellar,
Christopher Nolan.
Just Christopher Nolan, Hans Zimmer. Just keep making movies. You won't fuck it up.
Well, I mean, The Odyssey comes out in the summer.
The Odyssey?
Yeah. Chris Nolan's new movie.
Is that Tom Holland?
Mm-hmm. And not Ben Affleck.
Robert Pattinson, Matt Damon, Zendaya, Anne Hathaway. I'm so... This cast is giving me a weird boner. Who? It's like... I mean that metaphorically. Okay. What? It's like, it's Marvel plus all the fucking other Chris Nolan movies plus...
What's Marvel about it? Just Tom Holland?
Isn't Zendaya like a superhero?
Nope. She's in the Spider-Man movies, but she's not a superhero.
What's the difference? They're all fucking superheroes.
She plays a normie.
Yeah, but really, aren't we all normies?
My mom said I was a superhero.
It was just about all the normies we watched along the way. And by that, I mean, not Peter Parker. I tried to say her name. Mary Jane Watson.
Yeah.
What was the actresses? I loved her.
Oh, Kirsten Dunst.
Oh God, I loved Kirsten Dunst as like a teenager. Me.
I don't know if Zendaya plays Mary Jane or Gwen Stacy, actually, but
yeah, I don't know who that is. That doesn't. Oh wait, I thought that was Elle. Oh.
So many sounds came out of your mouth just now.
I just went on a fucking. I just was. Like, I was just looking through the cast, going, yup. I'm like, oh, that's not Ellen Page. And then I clicked and was like, oh, it's funny that I thought it was Ellen Page because I read the name.
Elliot Page?
I read the name and was like, I read the name wrong. And then looked at the picture and was like, but it kind of looks like Ellen Page, but it's not. Funny mistake. Clicked on the name and saw Elliot Page, formerly Ellen Page.
Yes.
Went full circle, then then I went full circle 9 steps ahead as to how I was going to explain what just happened.
Yeah.
Make every single person hate me in one way or another.
I mean, there's no escaping that.
You're not wrong.
Bro, I didn't realize Travis Scott, Charlize Theron, John Bernthal, Mia Goth were all in this movie. What the frick? This is just like actor porn. It's just got everyone that's been in a movie recently. Get them in here.
John Leguizamo is the person I'm most excited about. Himesh Patel. Was he in that one that was really hard to fucking follow? The one where like they move time backwards
Tenet?
or whatever. Yeah, was he in Tenet?
I don't know. Do you want to know my movie / Christopher Nolan like smoldering hot take that the people aren't ready for?
That wait, don't tell me. Somehow I because I have one and I hope
please just intuit it, and hopefully we're like aligned.
Oppenheimer wasn't great.
Oppenheimer and Dunkirk were both mid.
I don't think I saw Dunkirk.
Yeah.
It's just insert another fucking World War I / World War II movie that isn't Saving Private Ryan or Band of Brothers. The moment I see a fucking World War II soldier on a cover, guys, we covered that.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Here's my take.
It's been done.
Here's my take. Like, both of those movies are incredible movies. It's just that they don't feel like movies to me. Like Dunkirk was like, it wasn't like a story. It was just like 3 like pieces happening. And then Oppenheimer was like in Dunkirk, the cinematography in Dunkirk was like genuinely S tier. Like maybe some of the best cinematography I've ever seen in my life.
Look incredible.
Maybe the
All
best
these, like, still
cinematography I've ever seen in my life. Oppenheimer, amazing. Cillian Murphy, S tier. Florence Pugh, S tier. Robert Downey Jr., like completely reinventing himself to separate himself from Iron Man, playing in like a really complex role with like feelings like great. It was all phenomenal, but it wasn't a movie. It wasn't a story. It was 72 chapters of his life, and each chapter was 90 seconds long. Like, it was just, you would blink and 20 years would go by.
Told out of order, and also intermixing the black and white whole like objective view from the other guy's perspective versus the color subjective. And bro, there's nobody. Okay, there's a chance I'm totally wrong on this. Maybe it's probably just that I'm the most ADHD person on planet Earth. I couldn't follow fucking anything that was going on.
Okay, that's fair. I could follow it. It just like, and this is a me thing. It's just not what I want out of a movie. Like, I know the common Christopher Nolan hot take is that Tenet was garbage. I would watch Tenet 100 more times on rewatch before I watched Oppenheimer or Dunkirk again, because Tenet was a movie. You know, there was like a story, there were stakes, things were happening. Like, I think every individual moment, if you paused Oppenheimer at any time throughout the film, it's like you're looking at excellence. It's like every frame of painting, right? Like, Oppenheimer was a masterpiece, but it just like, it didn't like move me, right? Like Interstellar or Inception, like it stirs up feeling. The only like I guess a movie to me doesn't do it when the feelings it's stirring up in me is what a great movie. What great cinematography. If I'm removed from the story of the movie and I'm critiquing like the movie, the filming, the cinematography, the acting, I'm like, it's not really doing it for me. When I'm like, wow, that character's decision broke my heart. That's where I want to be in a movie.
Yeah.
That's where I want to be. And Dunkirk and Oppenheimer were both just like, cool. Like, that was I left the theater being like, wow, that looked good.
Yeah.
And then like I never thought about it again.
Part of me thinks that like you're not, no one's watching Interstellar or Tenet, and with Oppenheimer and Dunkirk, I know what happens next, kind of, pretty much.
Yeah.
I know how this one ends.
For sure.
Because they're historical.
Exactly.
But like...
And I think that that's fine. Like, I'm not saying he shouldn't have made it. Like, he should make whatever the hell movies he wants to make. But yeah, man, like,
these are
Inception,
we're making subjective claims about what we like when we say good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like,
but I've thought about Inception, Interstellar, and Tenet infinitely more than I've thought about Dunkirk or Oppenheimer. Like,
yeah, and see, like, Tenet was like, even though like the music was twice as loud as the dialogue for the entire movie, I also actually like don't care. And I kind of don't care that I kind of don't. If you give me a whiteboard and you're like, oh, diagram the movie, I'm going to be like, yo, I know it. At one point, they're like moving backwards while moving forwards. I don't remember actually any of the details.
Yeah.
I can tell you, I've seen Interstellar a million times. Inception a million times. I wasn't really following Tenet.
Yeah.
Kind of similar to how I wasn't following Oppenheimer, in that, like, I think I wasn't giving them enough of my attention, but yet somehow Tenet, it had me more interested because it was more of an interesting thing than like, this guy's a troubled guy and there's some interesting politics with the communism thing, and really we all just wanted to see some nuclear bomb explosion porn.
Yeah, we want to see
kind of the reason
Cillian Murphy acting.
But the music in Oppenheimer was fucking fantastic.
The music was in Oppenheimer was amazing, and once again, the cinematography in Dunkirk might be the best I've ever seen in a movie. Like, oh my god, it just, yeah, Tenet, same thing. Like,
beat Saving Private Ryan.
I mean, you're kind of not
going to be I'm sorry, but there's not going to be a World War II movie that will ever come out that will be better to me personally than Saving Private Ryan. I'm sorry.
Or Band of Brothers. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, the thing about Tenet was like, I don't mind, like, on the sliding scale of the movie having to tell you what's happening a million times and Tenet, I'd rather the movie lean Tenet. I want to feel like when I'm in a movie, I've cut a hole in the fabric of the universe and I'm just peeking into like something that's happening. And when something happens, you don't just like take every 10 minutes to be like, okay, now remember, Dr. Evil is the bad guy. We got to get him with our secret plan. And I feel like movies, did you see?
It's every Marvel movie.
Fuck, you're right. Did you see The Rip, the new Netflix movie, Netflix original movie, Ben Affleck, Matt Damon?
I'm sorry. I love both of them, and I'm sure the movie's probably great. And I love every movie they've ever been in. We can't keep doing this, guys.
They can't keep getting away with it.
If I see Anne Hathaway and Matt Damon, and if I have... We can't keep doing this!
Anyways, what I'm saying... The movie was mid.
Cast other people.
The movie was mid.
Oh, Matt Damon looks rough. He looks AI generated.
Yeah. The point is, they were in an interview, and so that movie was made by Netflix, and basically Netflix's stipulation on the movie, like when they were like revising it, was like, you need to explain what's happening in the story more frequently, because when people watch Netflix, they're also always on their phones. That was like a note given to them. And I hate that. And I believe that makes sense.
What did they tell Bo Burnham? Like,
yeah. I believe that.
You know what? They were probably just trying to tell him the movie was bad.
Maybe.
And boring.
I believe they're trying to profit max. I get it. But like, that's kind of like, I liked Tenet because I didn't necessarily have to like end the movie and be like, oh, I know exactly. I was just like, that was a dope story. People did dope stuff. Like the intentions and motivations of the character felt compelling and felt consistent. Like, I don't know. I would rather that. I'd rather be like, that was fucking awesome. I didn't get it, but that was sick, then have to watch the movie where the main characters basically look into the screen and explain what's happening to you every 10 minutes. So like I fuck with Tenet. Like I don't know, I liked it.
Yeah, no, it's like watching Dark the first time through.
Yeah.
I
What happened? I don't know.
I had
that was
no
sick.
fucking idea. I knew like somebody was their own grandma at one point. I was like, I'm intuiting there's some fucking thing going on here,
Yeah.
but like it doesn't kind of matter.
Exactly.
Because everything else just pulled you in.
Exactly. I'm with that. Well, dude, what an unhinged episode of the podcast. I love it. I love it.
I don't want it to end.
The Marvel. There needs to be like a great, like a catchy name for the title of the episode. Like that Every Frame a Painting, they made their video, the Marvel Symphonic Universe. Like what would Veritas call, like you were naming the characters?
Everyone who likes Marvel movies is a fucking unintelligent douchebag, quote, dash Veritas. Will get 1 million views.
That's true. Colon.
Yeah. Veritas says, quote, I am better than every Marvel fan.
If you like Marvel movies, Veritas fucking hates you.
Marvel movies are the Tarkov of the...
How Nikita ruined cinema.
You just have Nikita as in the Robert Downey Jr. Hulk busting robot costume.
It's Hulk Buster armor. Anyways, wow. Well, that was an amazing episode, and we're thankful that you were here for it. If you want even more fun, unhinged, crazy conversations like this, you can go to patreon.com/thepodcastpod. Get early ad-free access to these episodes and extra episodes we do every week over there. Thank you to The Perfect Gene for sponsoring this episode and sponsoring a look at Veritas's Pizza Planet underwear. You guys are the best, and we will definitely see y'all on the next one.
Marvel's bad.